So I'm going to jump straight to the cards. That's what we care about. Ace of Swords, Eight of Wands, and Ten of Pentacles are the main cards for the story. Nine of Wands and Death are your overall outcome. Interesting outcome versus story. That's what I'll say. But you know what? The story looks fantastic. You have truth, clarity, awareness, new ideas coming to mind. You're very focused as well this week. I think you're a strong communicator, and if there's any information that you've been wanting to obtain, then you're getting it. This is clarity. We have another communication card. So as I said before, lots of communication happening and lots of ideas I feel are bouncing around, maybe amongst you and other people. This can involve, a lot of social connections, interactions. It can be through the web for sure with the Eight of Wands, or it can simply be just people in general that you're just connecting with, that you meet, while you're hanging out elsewhere. But I feel like it's a highly social week. Sorry, I meant to keep this. Some of you are talking about traveling as well with this card. And it's very passionate energy. So whatever discussions are happening, there's a lot of, again, enthusiasm, excitement, and to reuse the word passion behind the words. Like you're really looking forward to all these discussions that are happening and all this information that's coming. It's like a barrage, too, of information with the Eight of Wands. So if you ever felt in the dark the week before, you're not feeling in the dark at all this week. Then we have the Ten of Pentacles, and it gets even better. Epitome of the financial card. So this can point to like lots of success where it comes to money or your job, getting a promotion, especially with the Ace. These are big ideas as well, tied to work and money, or ideas that lead you to some form of promotion or a bonus, or this opportunity to travel for work is coming up for some of you. I do get working together with a lot of people and just feeling like established and stable and confident as a person overall. A lot of people will be looking up to you this week for advice and information in general. And definitely the opportunity to make more money is coming up this week. Not necessarily just for the week, but it's just coming up as a topic of conversation. Or it could even be that your ideas lead to a lot of financial opportunities. Outcome cards, our weird duo here, the Nine of Wands and Death. Now, honestly, I'm actually seeing this quite positive, and I'll see what comes after Death. I feel like this points to, and you're a little bit wounded with the Nine of Wands. Maybe you didn't have the opportunity to voice your opinion before, but with Death, that's over. I feel like that stage of worrying and panic and being cautious and, maybe trying to give your opinion, but not too much, like holding back. That's no longer. I feel like you're putting it all out there in the open. All right. What comes after Death? That's my first question. Oh, yes. All right. Ace of Pentacles comes after Death. Brand new, sexy, enticing opportunity. There may definitely be money involved. Could represent a new job, a new position where you currently work. And again, I think it has to do with you cutting out a part of your personality or just a part of you that felt like you needed to walk on eggshells and be cautious. I don't know what I'm looking for. Okay, let's see. I wasn't actually thinking about anything, but it chose to fall on the Ace of Swords. Three of Wands. You're seeing the bigger picture. You're looking into the future, and I feel like your thoughts are positive. You're seeing brand new beginnings, and you're also aware that your opinion has a lot of weight this week. And I think from here forward in general, you start feeling that way. You might start feeling more empowered as well. And I think you're just looking forward to what like the coming months hold for you in general, because you're starting to see all these opportunities in front of you. All right, this is the Page of Wands. Some part of you might be afraid that, you'll get burnt out. And I'm only saying that because of the initial reversal, but honestly, the cards are so overwhelmingly positive that I think for the most part, this speaks towards this energy of youthful enthusiasm that you'll have and you'll bring to situations. Of course, it can involve a child as well. But the child thing is going to be minor. And we have, I'm seeing this as a lot of new exciting opportunities coming in. The only negative is the fact that there might be so many that you got a lot of options to juggle. And you might have to figure out how to balance your time with the Two of Pentacles. But I'm just seeing it as options coming in and then figuring out either which ones you want to partake in or how to manage all of them. That's the Tower. Ooh, and the World. So whatever's actually happening this week feels quite dramatic. It's very strong energy with the Tower and the World. And I think it's a dramatic end to a previous situation and cycle. So like in terms of job, I feel like this would be a brand new career path or job that's incoming for you. And with the Ace of Pentacles, obviously even more so, a lot of opportunity ahead to make substantially more money and to actually enjoy what you're doing with the Page of Wands. Not much in the way of romance, but in terms of romance, I could see it as you are connecting with a lot of options because you do have, strong communication cards. You are meeting people that feel like options for commitment with the Ten of Pentacles, but I don't think you're really committing to anyone just yet. And I'm only saying this if your focus is on love. This is how it could apply to you. I see you as being a free spirit and not really attaching yourself at the moment and kind of juggling your options and just having a lot of fun flirting with people. Could be a new romantic opportunity with the Ace of Pentacles for sure. But you're definitely changing the way you're thinking and how you communicate with potential partners. All right, so sorry, I just get tired of seeing that card. Okay, so just looking through, this could be a difficult week. I'm mad because I get annoyed. I know that all sorts of people watch these readings, and I'm sure it happens to other readers too, and it's like, fuck's sake, can I get positive cards? The reason why, you do have some nice cards here, but it's like the outcome cards, which are the most important cards for me, are these, the King of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is not a good card, not a good energy. This isn't ending. This is being backstabbed, feeling like shit, feeling like you've hit the very rock bottom. And how do you get up from this? You don't know yet. And that's the feeling of devastation there. And it could be, this can tie into your work or money, being let go from a job, or work is just not going, it's going pretty badly for you to feel like this. This could be money that's hurting, again, to the extreme, or someone that you were in a relationship with, connected to, family member, and again, it's not good news, and I just don't like it. Obviously, why would you? So, and I'm really mad too, because for my own readings, I do my own readings on a weekly basis, and just pull cards to see what comes out for me, and I think the last 2 weeks, maybe the last 3 weeks, this was my main card, and I do it with several decks for myself, and I'm just like, come on, you guys got to get it too. It's really fucking annoying. And okay, that's nice. I always get scared with swords cards because the majority of them are not very nice. Now, I haven't talked about any of the duos yet except for the outcome, and that's because this Ten of Swords is exhausting the crap out of me, and I want to see where it's headed for you. All right, I feel better, and I think you should feel better. So jumping straight to the outcome, not that everything else isn't important, but this is the most important duo. And as I said, you've got some painful energy here connected to this male figure. It can be a female. It could be being let go of a job, losing out a job or a situation, or something with this person has ended. If you were in a partnership that's done and you are not happy about it at all, you're hurt, you're devastated. This isn't positive energy by any means. But I'm like, what happens after the Ten of Swords? Where does that lead for my dear for my dear Pisces? I think Scorpios also had it negative, so they're on my mind. We've got Six of Swords, and I'm grateful for the one sword. The Six of Swords or even the Ace are the swords that I like to see, maybe the Four. You're moving on. This is what's happening after that Ten of Swords. Yes, you're hurt, you're pissed about seeing that card in my reading and probably other people's readings. And what you're doing, you're packing up and you're going to better times. So don't fret. This week might be hard, but other weeks to follow, you get to move forward. You got a new destination here, new energy that's pushing you forward, which tells me that despite the fact that you might feel like you're at rock bottom and like everything has ended, you're able to pack it up and move away from Ten of Swords onto better times. You might feel emotional about it, sure, but this feel like is yourself. You're just, how do you say it? You're putting yourself back together. That's how I see it, because I'm seeing the Queen of Cups as you, being water energy. You're putting yourself back together. You're setting your emotions in check, and you're saying, I've got to get out of this energy. I can't let it eat me alive, as I might have always done. I am going to pick myself up and find just a new thing to look forward to. Even if that new thing is like, all right, a relationship has taken a shit end, or you've just been fired. I'm going to just start applying for other jobs and look ahead. See what else is there for me. Something else is going to be there for me. And I feel like your attitude takes that on after the experience of the 10. And you're going to see a new world for yourself. And this is a cycle ending. And I think these two cards are movement ahead. Some of you might actually decide to go travel. And that's your break. That's your energy moving away from the 10. Some of you are just, again, moving on to another stage. You're like, fuck, this didn't work out. I'm going to search elsewhere and find a new world for myself. Make a new world for myself, because it's not going to come and get me. And so you get new opportunities with the world. This is a form of graduation, too. And I think you're graduating from the pain of the Ten of Swords, able to move forward. So I like that. And of course, I hope that's the case. First of all, I hope that the Ten of Swords is very minimal. And regardless, that you're able to successfully move past it. Cycle's done. I've just got to go beyond it. And I think you will have no problem doing that because of those cards, 2 movement cards in there. Main story, we got some struggles happening, but perseverance with the 7 of Wands. And this could be, this person might be giving you a hard time. This is an aggressive energy, Knight of Wands. They're potentially passionate. They might be angry at you or with you. This could even be you using your own inner passions that fuel you to fight for something. Maybe you feel like you have to defend yourself, or you're fighting for a position. You're fighting for something in your life at this time this week. Could involve an earth sign with the Queen of Pentacles, or it could involve your work or money, something that you've been a part of for some time. I feel like your confidence is being challenged, your status or position again is being challenged with the Pentacles, and this could be at work. It could lead you to having to make a choice with the Lovers here. I am seeing it as a choice in this reading because we do have the 2 of Pentacles as well. This, of course, could be a partnership and represent you in that partnership, or just the person that you're committed to. And there might be some tension going on between you and this person if that's the case. And I see the tension only because of this energy. And you do have just overall busy week in general. You're juggling. I think you're juggling your emotions. You're juggling how you feel, what to do, trying to fixate on, again, maintaining yourself, maintaining your groundedness. I mean, some of you might be trying to channel the energy of the Queen of Pentacles, who's usually very stable. I do think overall you end up losing it by the end of the week because we have the annoying 10 of Swords there, but as I said, clarifiers say, aside from the fact that there is this rock bottom energy that creeps up on you with the 10 of Swords, you're able to move past it and see a new world for yourself and bring yourself to, again, a better position than you were in. This King of Pentacles could have been someone who's manipulated the crap out of you, or, you know, you just didn't trust them, and now it shows you why basically you didn't trust them, because they did shit behind your back and backstabbed you, and again caused you, for instance, to lose a job. I get that vibe that this person is tied to some malicious act. You're trying very hard to keep it together, and you have a lot of inner strength that allows you to recover quickly from energies like the Ten of Swords. All right, if there's one thing you think I need to know for this week, what is it? Hermit, take time. Spend time alone if you need to, and don't feel guilty about it, but take time to just be introspective, be by yourself, whatever it is you feel like you need. If you don't want to go anywhere, don't. It's all up to you. And I say go with whatever you feel, basically. Whatever direction that you choose, because the momentum is going to come back. Victory, success, having a direction is going to come back. You just might need to take the time to find it. And again, recover potentially with that Ten of Swords. So that's pretty much what's come up for you guys for the week. Until the next readings, thank you for watching. Bye.